Hello, I'm Kevin O'Sullivan, and here is the Celebrity Big Brother news. There isn't any. Let's face it, it's not exactly a white-knuckle ride so far. But there are still a couple of weeks to go, so get down on your knees and pray to your God that something real happens real soon. What we need, as a matter of some urgency, is a massive great row between as many housemates as possible. I think I speak for a bored nation when I say we've had just about enough of this horribly harmonious sea of nothingness. No matter how desperately Big Brother tries to goad the C-listers into hating each other, they simply won't take the bait. When head of house Terry Christian was unsensationally exposed as the sole nominator of Ulrika, Lucy and Ben during the disastrously dreary live show, it was supposed to whip up tension and bad feeling. But what happened? Everyone just shrugged their shoulders, said, "Who cares?" and shuffled off to bed. Great. Terry and Ulrika clearly couldn't care less about the whole thing. When Ulrika started mumbling about fulfilling her contract and earning money for her family, 175 grand to be precise, it pretty much summed up all that's wrong about this ludicrously dull series. It's a case of take the money and run. No one's getting worked up because they all know they'll be out of there pretty damn soon, big check in hand. But for now, our hopes and dreams lie with the House of Horrors' two most irritating losers, world-class narcissist Coolio and the disgustingly foul-mouthed Tina Malone, who thinks she's interesting but isn't. "Men like me because I look dirty," said Fatso Malone. Granted, she looks dirty. Take a bath. But my guess is that the only kind of men who like tawdry Tina are the ones who warm to her when she's nice to their guide dogs. She keeps threatening to cause trouble, but doesn't. Shameless behaviour. But on to Cooliold, who is 45 but has the mind of a self-obsessed child. "I'm one of the coolest people you are ever going to meet. I'm a winner," he lied. Yeah, mate, you're in the diary room, boasting like a laughable moron on a stupid reality show you tragically flew halfway round the world to be on. From where I'm sitting, you look like the uncoolest person I fully intend never to meet. And stop going on about violence towards women, as if it's amusing, you crap rapper, and forget your rough, tough upbringing on the mean streets of LA. Where Tommy Sheridan comes from, they eat daft Yanks like you for breakfast. Compton or Glasgow? I know which place I'd rather walk through at midnight, and it's not Glasgow. Speaking of lefty Tommy, George Galloway, he ain't. Sadly, this year's Scottish firebrand is simply quite a nice, rapidly balding bloke. Not, as expected, mouthy and abrasive, but pleasant to one and all. In other words, exactly what you don't want in the Celebrity Big Brother house. It's kind of the same story with the alleged main attraction, Verne Troyer. Just because he's 2 foot 8 inches tall, did Channel 4 really believe he was going to be some sort of 24/7 juggling circus freak dwarf? Sure, as Verne played the balcony scene with Princess Shrek, he looked hilarious in his Romeo outfit, and his tone-deaf Lionel Richie duet with Ulrika's Diana Ross was probably the funniest moment so far. But Mini-Me is very definitely not a one-man song and dance act. He's going to win, of course. Big Brother fans always vote for the one with the disability because it makes them feel good about themselves. But let's face it, Verne's an average kind of 40-year-old guy who happens to be very short. That's it. As for LaToya Jackson, apart from the fact she can't sing, as she so comprehensively proved in Terry's terrible talent show, Jacko's wacko sister spends her whole time repeating the same old story. It's not that I don't sympathise, but if this weird woman tells the traumatic tale of her abusive marriage one more time, I swear I'm going to scream. Once you get over the appalling plastic surgery that makes her look like the cast of Cats, there's nothing else. As for the rest of them, what is there to say about Ben Adams? Decent former boy bander, but ever so slightly tedious. Tattooed lady Mutia Bena looks dangerous but isn't. The former sugar babe is a bit of a wallflower, but she was easily the best performer in the talent task. What a genuinely great singing voice. I really mean that. Lastly, we really mustn't forget crybaby pop relic Michelle Heaton, who worries that people may think she's not a very nice person. There, Michelle, don't worry. The truth is, we don't think about you at all. Ever. Well, that's about it for now. But on the basis that anything happens in the next few days, please God, I'll be back with more Celebrity Big Brother video updates. And you can thrill to more of my wit and wisdom in what I love to call my world-beating column in the Sunday Mirror this week and every week. Don't miss it.